Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back again today with 12 trades. I'll show you that in a moment. I wanted to show you that starting today, starting with a brand new system. It's called the MACD Trader. Today's date is July the 5th, and with this MACD Trader, it's a customized, very efficient, and excellent MACD indicator with custom indicators. And when you line up the MACD and the goal line along with the TZ, what I call the magic indicator, this gold moving average, it really helps to pinpoint the up and down cycles. And of course, this is great for traders who love to scalp down on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 sessions 24 hours a day, just catching the up and down cycles. As an example, once the MACD goes below the waterline and you get sell signals down at the bottom along with the TZ going down, well, it's a no-brainer. You can take the trade on any kind of a pullback, or even if you get in the trade right on the goal line, and that's producing about 250 pips. And as you can see, the yen is actually a bus driver here. 80% or higher up, you're going to buy against the one at the bottom. So at this point in time, the pound yen will be dropping. And as you can clearly see on my daily trade plan for this date, July the 5th, pound yen, watch for bearish trade. By the way, I took all 12 trades directly from my daily trade plan. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning putting together this trade plan at 6. Takes me about 30 minutes. I tell you, this is one of the main reasons why you are failing if you are not putting together a trade plan. There's 21 instruments. I could have traded even more. There's at least minimum 80% of these are winners. And if I don't get the trade set up, then there's just no trade for that pair. Just because it says preferred, it's probably moved already hundreds and hundreds of pips, and it can hit some strong support or resistance and go in a total the opposite direction. Now, as you can clearly see on my trade plan compared to all the trades I've taken down at the bottom, they were all winners. And if I would have been a little bit more patient, this euro yen would have been a winner also. But my goal every day when I'm trading is 200 or more pips and ticks. And this is going to be well over 500. And I just got back from my extended long weekend, Canada Day, mini vacation. Went to the cottage on the west side of Montreal, an hour and a half, make that the east side of Montreal, about an hour and a half cottage with my family, and had a great long extended weekend. Most traders or most people work 5 days a week, 2 days a weekend. My goal 17 or 18 years ago, 17 and a half actually, I wanted that to be reversed. Maybe work 2 days a week and take 5 days off. And I'm slowly getting to that point. Well, I could do, one day of trading, and I could take, I could take a whole year off actually. A lot of people don't even make this kind of money in the whole year. Trading will allow you to do that, but you have to get everything in order. And one of the most important things is a trade plan. You don't spend 5 or 10 years with no trade plan, because no trade plan you're not ever going to succeed. Keep in mind, this trade plan I charge $100 a month, and if you want to save thousands of dollars over the year, I can teach you how to make this daily trade plan. It will look exactly like this. I'll teach you if you so desire. All you got to do is get in contact with me. And, you know, why spend $100 a month and spend thousands of dollars over the years? Makes no sense. I'm here to help traders, but you have to help yourself first, and then if you want to get help from me, just get in contact with me. So now we can move on to these trades. So it looks like all of these trades I sold except the bond, 30-year bonds. Took the trades, the bulk of them. Well, 630 to 7 something. Almost 8, this one right here. Anyhow, this is the one we're working on, Euro Yen. Let's see where I got in at, first of all. And of course, like I said, if I was patient and waited, this would be a lovely, nice, big winner. So let's see now. Let's see what I would have won. I'd be up 46 as opposed to losing 2 or 3. Looks, yeah, probably 3. Let's go with 3. So this is a negative 3 pips, and that's why you see I lost $367. Now I also wanted to point out there's 4 things that you really need to succeed at trading. You need a lot of chart time. You need a lot of demo trading. You need a lot of education. I provide the education. And you really need a daily trade plan. And you should be buying more education every 2 to 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. I am still spending on average $5,000 a year on more and more education. And this is the only way I was able to go from 10 pips a day to hundreds and hundreds of pips. Because there's a lot of things that I learned. If you think trading is easy, well, you got a big surprise coming. But if you want to make 10 times more money than doctors and lawyers, well, learn how to trade, and you will. And of course, the part that I like about it the most is you're only working for 1 to 3 hours a day, and as long as you've got your laptop and internet, you can trade anywhere in the world. So you can be on permanent vacation making a lot of money daily. Okay, moving on to the next trade, pound Swiss, another one I sold. There's the arrow. This is not part of the system. I put this arrow in here and to remind me what my daily trade plan is telling me to do. And of course you'll see on a lot of these trades, if I would have stayed in the trade longer, I could have probably made over 100,000 today. Anyhow, let's see where I got in at. And as you can clearly see, it's a very small move here. If I would have stayed down at the bottom, I'd be up 40 pips as opposed to only 1 pip. And I'm very happy with 1 pip. Winning 1 pip is better than losing 50. Remember that. Pound Swiss, 1 pip, paid out $103. So remember, the only thing I changed, sometimes I change the top, add another moving average, and the only thing I really change is something in here or something on the top, and the 4 indicators down at the bottom, I would not trade without it. This is the engine. It's like having an engine in your car. If you don't have an engine, you're not going to go anywhere. And when I'm trading, I want to be going. I want to be making pips and money. So this is the engine. This is what makes this system like the Holy Grail trading system. It does for me anyhow. Any trader you talk to who's finding success, they will tell you what is the system, what is the driving indicator that makes them a successful trader. Every successful trader has their own story. Moving on to pound yen. Another one I sold. Let's see where I got in at. Could have made a lot more. One of these days I'm going to let it run a little bit more and I'll show you. You know, one of these days I'm going to aim for 100,000. So all you got to do is stay in the trade. You know, not a big deal. Could have made well over 100, 120. But I was happy with about 18 or 19. Could be 19. Okay, let's go with 18 is good enough. 18 pips paid out $1,323. Okay, let's move on to silver. So here we go with silver. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling. Everything is very clear, going down. So let's see where I got in at. This is the way the market goes. I just know I don't freak out if it goes against me because I know it's going to go down with 95% certainty. So I got in at this cursor and I closed out, just being happy with 3. It has to be 3 because it pays $50 for each tick. So 3 times 50 and then times the 10 lots. As you can see, it paid out $1,500. And I could have got a lot more. Again, about 20. So that's 1,000. That would have been $10,000 down here if I would have closed it out right at the bottom. By the way, I teach all these little trading tips and tricks and secrets within 22 training videos. Moving on to the 30-year bonds. Let's see where I got in at. It's the only one I bought. Let's see now. There's the arrow. Could have made a lot more again. Was happy with 32. Could have got 170. But anyhow, 32 times 5 times 10 lots paid out $1,550. I lowered the terminal down a bit so you can see more of the charts. Moving forward, pound dollar trade. Here we go. I wanted to be selling it. Very, very clear. No questions asked. And it could have made a lot more, almost 100. But I was happy with 28. Has to be 28 because it pays $10 each pip. And times the 10 lots paid out $2,800. Moving on to Russell. Now this one pays $10 for each tick. So just looking at it, it should be around 36 ticks. So let's see, Russell, where are we? Here we are. Drag and drop it up. Very, very clear, you know, and every day you're going to see this. In all 3 sessions. Asian, clear to buy. London, once you get to this point right here, clear to sell. And of course, New York is the same thing. Like I said, should be 36. There it is there. And if I was in the trade rate, I could have made 140. Could have made a lot more. Anyhow, it's 36. As soon as I can get it to stop. 36 ticks paid out times the 10 lots paid out $3,600. Okay, moving on to the Dow Jones. Now this one is $5 a tick. So let's see where I got in at. Again, could have made a lot more. But once I get to 200 or more, I'm happy. Could have made around, let's see, 280. But looks like I got 74. I used a calculator just to let you know. I took the money, divided it by 5, and it showed, see if I can show it, 74. Having a hard time to show the 74, but I'm letting you know, calculator says it's 74 ticks times 10 lots, paid out $3,700. Certainly looks, if I let the bulk of these trades run, this would have been, well, it would have been double this for sure. Okay, S&P 500. Let's see where I got in at. Took the money, what I did was divide it by 5, and it actually says 110. And from there to the other cursor, it's 110, and I could have made 350. And there's the 100, well, another one I'm having a hard time to show. But it is 110, shows 111. But anyhow, 110 ticks times 10 lots, paid out $5,500. Moving on to crude oil, this is $10 a tick. So looking at the money, it should be 56. Let's see, crude oil. Let's see where I got in first of all. I knew I wanted to sell. Now, I teach, near perfect timing entries, which would have been right here. And bang. But I'm not worried. Even if it goes back there, it doesn't bother me at all, because I know it's going to hook around and drop. So if I stayed in a trade, it would be around 360 or something like that. And what did I say? Should be 56. Yeah, that's it. There it is right there. 56 times $10 times 10 lots, paid out $5,600. And of course, the beautiful thing about this MACD, sell signal from here, and again another sell signal here and here. So, I jumped the gun, but I knew it was just going to hook around and go down. Wouldn't you just like to know what the market's going to do? But when you're doing more than 10 trades, I just want to get into trades, and I've been into trades from the first time I got into about, looks like around 9 here was the last one that I closed. Most of them I closed by 8 a.m. Okay, now we're moving on to Nasdaq, which pays $20. Let's see where I got in. Same thing, could have made a lot more, at least double this, which would be about 16,000. Let's see now. Everything is perfect. Sell signal from here. This one here lined up perfectly when I did pull the trigger. And, well, calculator says it's almost 40. 39.9 actually. And there's 39.4. Now remember, you move the last 2 digits, so it's 39. Let's go with the 40 because the true reading is 39.9 ticks. So let's go with the 40 times 10 lots, paid out $7,980. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, the DAX 30. This one pays $3.75 for each tick. And another one I cut short. Could have made, I would say, about 3 times that amount right there. 3 times. Remember, you add every digit. So that's well over 600. And that's well over 2,000. So this definitely would have been roughly about 65 or 70. Maybe even more than that. 3 times that. Anyhow. One of these days I'm just going to let it go and show you. Okay, I used a calculator because it's virtually impossible. Take the money, divided it by $3.75, and it did show 625. Well, looks like the closest I'm going to get is 626, but it is truly 625 ticks. and that paid out $23,437. So another great day of trading, great way to start off the week, at least for me. I added up all the pips and ticks, and I knew it was going to be well over 500. The calculator says it's 1,053 pips and ticks, and those 1,053 ticks paid out $56,727. And you can see exactly where you get the signal right here. Everything is perfect for selling on this candle. So I took it there. Almost perfect timing, actually. Well, the absolute perfect timing is right there. But when you get the perfect, absolute perfect, it will not be cooperating down at the bottom. As you well know, all indicators are lagging to some degree. So anyhow, let's see. If your system is not producing like my MACD trader system, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. And don't forget the daily trade plan. If you don't know how to put one together, well, you're going to have to do like I did for many years. You're going to have to buy it from somebody. So here we go. MACD trader system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach the secrets to successfully trading the markets. Now my MACD trader system has over 3 gigabytes of training. You'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now, it comes with 2 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. As all the other systems, I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. Now this is all just bonus stuff. And with regards to this $1 million trade plan, I used to have 2 of them, and now I made 4 of them. If you want to take $1,000 and turn it into $1 million in less than a year, I have that, 2 like that, and I made another $1 million trade plan where you can start with the same $1,000, and in 30 days you'll be a millionaire. Now the thing is, you'll have to trade futures, and futures is more difficult than Forex. But once you become a good trader, then you can certainly look at these $1 million trade plans. If you have any questions about anything at all you got to do is get in contact with me. So, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of different ways to trade. That's why there's 22 training videos for my system. And each video is about 30 minutes long. Now, you can put the video on pause because we're really running late today. Usually when I introduce a new video and I'm doing more than 10 trades, the video runs longer. Sorry about that. But anyhow, read everything here. If you have any questions at all, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And of course, if you live too far, send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. I really do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on it right here. And then we'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions. I'll give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. So it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I'm sure it'll be one day this week, more than likely tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.